What's up, you guys? It's KeAmber Vaughn, aka CoachKe, coming back to you with another video. If you are new to my channel, welcome, and if you're not new, welcome back. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and also tap the bell so that you are notified of every new video that I post. So as you guys can tell by the title of this video, it's time to go through the week 3 paycheck to paycheck budget for the month of March. But before we do that, we have to reconcile our week 2 budget, because if you don't reconcile now, your numbers might be off going all the way through the rest of the month. So let's start off with the top up here. So Sprint was supposed to be $51.75, but I actually paid $62.75. So it used to show up as like on my part of our bill as $51.75, but now I see that it's, what is it, 54? Is it 50? No, it's $58.75 now. And I also had to go up by $4 extra because I paid $62, because this phone, the insurance is $4 more per month than the phone that I had previous. I had a Galaxy S8 and now I have the iPhone XS. So we'll do $62.75 minus the $51.75. So we were over budget by $11. And I didn't have anything unbudgeted. So if we take the $66.75 that it's supposed to be and add the $11, our total up here is $77.75. Now let's go to travel. So if you missed the week 2 check-in, you missed all of these expenses for travel. So what I spent total was $1,061.34 for this week, but I think it's $24.09. Yeah, $24.09 of that was for unbudgeted. And then a couple of these were cash. So what I'm gonna have to do is basically subtract the cash that's out. I had to add in $12.75. We had a $2 and $3.50 cash expense. So this is the way that I have to do it. So that means total for travel, we spent $1,044.50. My total budget was $1,450. Oh no, $1,044.50. What the heck? $1,044.50. We're supposed to have $1,450, so we were under budget by $405.50. And then, like I said, for unbudgeted, I spent $24.09, and that was just groceries, a couple like snacks, stuff like that, some personal household stuff. I didn't have a budget at all for this particular week because I knew I was going to be traveling, but I had to buy stuff like ibuprofen and stuff like that. So let's see what our total variable expenses were. So we were under budget by $405.50. And then we have to add in what we were over budget, $24.09. So total here we have $1,068.59. And then this remained the same. So I guess I will. $527.56. So what we have remaining, so if we take the $285.78 that we were supposed to be over budget, then we were still over budget by $11. So we're going to subtract. Then we were under budget there, over budget there. So total, instead of us being over budget this week, we were under budget $84.63. So let's do our actuals. Add in the income. So for fixed, we have $77.75. Variable, we have $1,068.59. And then savings, is what it was supposed to be at $527.56. All right, so let's get the subtracting. 48 minus 77.75 minus 106.859 minus 527.56. And that is what I was supposed to get. And the way that I know this is because, so I usually try to screenshot what my account says before my actual check comes in, but I didn't. So when I woke up Friday morning, this is what was in my checking account. I had to subtract what the income was, what my check was. So that gave me that. Well, one of the expenses, which was a restaurant expense, didn't have, it was still processing, so it didn't have the total amount with the tip. So I had to add that back in. That's how much it was. Then I subtract how much it's supposed to be with the tip, and boom, there we have it. All right, so let's go ahead and move on. And now I can zoom you guys in. So my stickers are still packed up right now, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do it without the sticker at the top. So my check was $1,741.50. This is my last week of income until April 10th. But I'm still gonna do everything the way that I'm doing it now, because I should in about 6 to 8 weeks be starting another travel contract, and that will more than likely still pay weekly. So I'm just going to continue doing things the way that I'm doing at this moment. So this goes from March 15th to March 21st, I believe. Yeah, 21st. All right, so start with the fixed expenses. So I took a picture of my paycheck to paycheck budget, the monthly. If I could zoom, y'all. There we go. So I'm going to go based off of this square right here. So Progressive is due on the 19th. That's my car insurance, which y'all, now that I'm like settled down, I'm going to try to find different insurance. And then we have HostGator. That's due on the 21st. And that's going to be $11.95. And that's it. Everything else is variable. So we'll just do an unbudgeted line. So total, we have $120.36 plus $11.95, $132.31, and remaining have $1,609.19. All right, so let's go back to the picture. And I am going to take you guys to my weekly allocation sheet again, just like last week, so you guys can see how I allocated for savings. So of course, first we have to start off with the budget, which is gas, groceries, all of that. There's no due date. And the amount each week is $193.75. Then we have travel. Because my friend who helped me doesn't leave until Monday morning, I did allocate for some more travel budget, and also his birthday was Friday, so I spent a lot. Like, I just wanted to make it special. He turned 30. He's away from his family, so I did a little some nice stuff. You guys will see in the vlog. And so this is gonna go from the 15th until the 18th when he leaves. And then we have business, and there's no due date, and I'm gonna put $150. So even though I already spent some of the business budget, I go based off of whatever I put in the monthly paycheck to paycheck overview. If you guys have never saw how I did that or never seen how I did that, I'll link that up in the eye in the sky for you guys. So last, we just have unbudgeted again, no due date, no amount, and I just want to make sure. So we have 5 items here, 1 2 3 4 5, so we're good. So total $193.75 plus $650, $843.75, and remaining is $765.44. So before we do the savings, like I said, I'm gonna switch you guys over to my allocation sheet. If you guys are new here and you've never seen my detailed video of how I budget, I will link that up in the eye in the sky for you guys. Let's go ahead and flip this. So just like last time, some things are blurred out because it's part of business income that I signed a non-disclosure form for. So my budget only includes my personal income now, like from nursing and stuff. It no longer includes my business income, so but I still track it on this sheet. So our income is $1741.50. Our allocations for this month is 70% and 30%. Again, I've already reached my threshold, which was $566.99. I reached that week 1. So because I've already started allocating, once you already start writing in the savings and debt column, you just know that from here on out, you're allocating every single dollar, period. So we'll go ahead and multiply that by the 70%, which means that $1,219.05 gets sent to checking. I did have someone ask me before, like, oh, I think this was on the mock budget that I did for this month. Like, oh, well, the person already reached their threshold, so can't you take the remaining and just do savings and debt instead of keeping stuff in checking? You can't, because remember, your threshold is only your fixed expenses. We still have to keep money in our checking for our variable expenses, which for me this month, my variable expenses totaled out to $3,030. So if I would have just started putting money to only savings and, well, I don't have debt anymore, then how was I supposed to cover the $3,030 in variable expenses? I wouldn't have been able to. So let's take this minus the $1741.50. So that leaves us with $522.45 that I sent to savings. So let's finish the budget out. So we got savings. So I sent this to my miscellaneous / investment sinking fund. I have taken a lot of money out of there this month, but you guys are going to see that in the April sinking funds update. So I actually sent this, it was actually this morning, like in the wee hours of this morning, so the 16th. And again, it was $522.45. So let's see where we are heading into the end of the month, especially because, again, I don't have any income coming in until April 10th. And my income is probably only going to be about a third of what I was making before. But I actually kind of like that. Yet it doesn't bother me, but I like it because I'll be able to show you guys how adjustable my method really is. So remaining, we have $242.99. So let's go ahead and set our checks and balances up, and then we will be done. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's really significant this week to do this because, again, I have no more income coming in for the last 2 weeks worth of expenses, and that includes fixed bills as well as variable expenses. So we got the beginning balance plus the income. This will be minus fixed, minus variable, and minus savings. So our beginning balance is our ending balance from last week, which is $5,041.58. The income is $1,741.50. So let's calculate that. That leaves us with $6,783.08. Then our fixed is $132.31. Variable is $843.75. Then savings was $522.45. Oh no. All right. So we're just going to subtract this out. And that leaves us with a balance of $5,284.57. So essentially, because I start my budget at $4,000 every single month, I basically have almost $1,300 after this week to, if I follow this budget, I will still have almost $1,300 to last me the last 2 weeks of this budget before everything resets. And I think that that's more than enough money. I'm back at home. I don't have a lot of expenses. I don't really go a lot of places. So I think that I'll be okay. And I'm back in my lower cost of living area. So this is the paycheck to paycheck budget for week 3. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. Please thumbs up this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. But other than that, I will see you guys in the next video.